All right, little update on our 3.5 ecoboost. Everything is tore down, looking in really good shape. That is an open cylinder head deck, which basically, instead of, kind of being old school where you had just a ton of meat right here, or material, they run coolant so close to the cylinder there, it's very difficult to be able to do a successful head gasket replacement. Now, had this one been overheated, I would not have even considered putting head gaskets in it. This one's in for a misfire, and I'll show you that, pardon me, here in a second, because this deck would get warped and it would not have enough clamping load to, take up whatever that warpage, and we would not have much of a chance to hold a head gasket. In today's modern engines, unless you get the deck machined, it's a real big gamble. So we are doing a little gambling here, but this is where we're at. We've got it all torn down. I'm gonna hopefully find a company to go through and check the GDI injectors, freshen them up, make sure they're in good shape. But the reason that we're in here for all this, as we look at this cylinder head here, that one looks, a lot of carbon, but not terrible. I've seen much worse. Same thing, same thing. Oh, we have one that doesn't look like the other, and we have a damaged exhaust valve, and that's why we had a misfire on cylinder number 1. Now this does have 3 different spark plugs in it, so we're gonna have to put a set of plugs in it that are all the same. But you can see that, it had kind of, I'm assuming the lack of combustion and the true liquid fuel kind of dissolved some of the carbon on there. So we've got that all torn down. Use this 4x8 sheet of plywood. I think I am gonna make, I've seen some videos online where guys make a rack that actually sits on the frame rails, but we did it out of a sheet of plywood. It allowed us to keep everything organized. One of the things I did not expect, we do heads as a pair, but as we pulled the valve cover on this one, this huge casting chunk and a different bolt is broke off and gone. Now that chunk is not in there. I'm assuming that, and somebody's been in here because they left some bolts off of this turbo, which we're gonna have to scrounge up some bolts, and that's fine, we'll get them. But I'm hoping maybe the machine shop has that. It's the bucket that holds the piston for the high pressure fuel pump. So whoever was in here before knows why that was broke like that. We are gonna send the manifolds with it to get them machined. We had some pretty good exhaust leakage here. You can kind of see it here in the back port of bank 1. So this is where we're at on the 3.5 ecoboost right now.